Hello and welcome to the website of the Rotary Global Swimarathon. Back in 1989, the Rotary Club of Grantham, in preparation for the following year, were looking to undertake a new venture, a new way of raising money and involving the local community. And in February of 1990, they undertook the very first Rotary Swimarathon. This event involved teams of 6 swimmers swimming in relay for 55 minutes. And the whole event went round the clock for 24 hours. At the end of the event, they'd raised £12,500. It was an event that was run by local people, local charities and deserving causes benefited, and of course the participants were all local as well. So much so was the success that they decided to hold it again. And indeed, it was again for the next 22 years. And during those 22 years, the amount of money raised is in excess of £500,000. In the last event, which took place in February 2011, they raised over £46,000. The swimmers swam over 33,000 lengths of a 25-metre pool. There were 1,400 swimmers making up 230 teams. And all the money that was raised was later presented to local deserving causes and charities. In fact, there were 51 in total. The event is fun. It involves all ages. We've had a 6-month-old swimming and we've had an 86-year-old swimming. And the children that swam back in 1990 are now the parents of the children swimming today. Every year the event gets bigger and bigger, and other Rotary clubs around the district are following suit. Not only is the event well known in the town and the local community and throughout the Rotary district, but it's also known on an international basis. And in the year 2010, we were proud to receive an award from Rotary International for one of the top community events in the world. And we're already planning for the year 2012, when we hope to raise similar funds and have even more people taking part in this wonderful event at Grantham. I mentioned that the Rotary Swimarathon was first talked about in 1989. Also in the 80s, and in fact in 1985, Rotary International embarked upon a huge humanitarian project, and that was to help rid the world of that awful disease of polio. This was widespread around 125 countries in 1985, and there were 350,000 cases. And Rotary decided that they were going to start this project off. And over the years, country by country, polio has gradually been eradicated. And working with the World Health Organisation, Rotary has been fundraising and helping with the immunisation programme. The success has been outstanding. From 350,000 cases in 1985, the number was down to 1,349 in the year 2010. And in the present year, up to September 2011, the number of reported cases in just 4 countries is down to 358. But that's 358 cases too many. We all know within Rotary International we're that close to finally eradicating it. But being that close isn't good enough. We need to eradicate it totally. And through the continued work of Rotary International and the support of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we're going to achieve this. Because together we can achieve an enormous amount of work throughout the world. Now you may be saying to yourselves, what has the Rotary Swimarathon and the End Polio Now campaign got to do with each other? Well, it's quite simple. In February 2012, the Olympic year, apart from our normal swim marathon, we're going to hold the Rotary Global Swimarathon. And it will involve people right across the globe. They can be Rotarians, they can be Scouts, they can be friends, family, work colleagues, it doesn't matter who. And what we're asking you all to do is to swim 100 yards. And that swimming must take place on Saturday, the 25th of February 2012. It must take place UK time between the hours of midday and 1 p.m. So if you happen to be taking part in New Zealand, that will be 1 a.m. in the morning. This will be a truly global event. It also happens to be taking place in Rotary Week, when all of us come together to support Rotary Foundation, and this year you can put the money you raise towards the polio eradication. All money will go to your local club, and all we require is that you send the certification for the number of people that take part, together with photos and video evidence. If you look at this website, rotaryglobalswimarathon.org, you'll also see links to our Facebook site, where we've already had 6,000 hits. We're also on Twitter with 250 followers, and we've also now got our own blog. The event is gathering momentum, but we need your help. So far, 23 countries have expressed an interest to take part. And we've got firm confirmations from New Zealand, Hong Kong, the Philippines, South Africa, Portugal, Scotland and England. And now we need the rest of the world to come on board. Not only will we raise money for polio eradication by taking an entrance fee from all the swimmers or a donation, which is entirely up to you, we will also break a new world record for the most number of people that have swum at the same time around the world. And that record at present is only 2,533. As I said, this is taking place in the Olympic year of 2012. And just like the Olympics, we want this event to leave behind a legacy. Not one legacy, but 4 legacies. The first legacy is that we will wipe polio from the face of the earth. The second one is we will create a new world record and appear in the Guinness World Record books for the most number of swimmers at any one time. Thirdly, it will increase the popularity of Rotary within your town, district and area. And the fourth legacy is that when you come to plan your year for 2012-2013, you'll look back at the event of the swim marathon and say to yourselves, why don't we hold our own swim marathon for our local community, just like they do in Grantham? So there's the challenge. Keep it simple. Ask all your friends to come along and swim, and all they've got to do is to swim 100 metres non-stop. And at the end of it, we can be proud of what we've achieved, in the knowledge that the future children of this world will live in a world that is free from polio. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.